Besides being two big names in the rap industry that are successful worldwide, Travis Scott and Drake are visionary men who know well how to make their wealth multiply. But have you ever stopped to wonder about which one leads the most luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a close battle between Drake and Travis Scott. So let's get to it. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications. Check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. First round. Current residences. Both Drake and Travis Scott are two hugely successful rappers who like to invest their money in comfort and well-being, living in properties that look like real resorts. But which one of them has the best house? Drake, for example, lives in a mansion located in the Canadian metropolis of Toronto, his hometown, in a noble neighborhood full of big houses. It is a true palace with 49,500 square feet of area, being built in a classic historical style with touches of the contemporary, meeting all of Drake's requests, who wish to have a mansion made in premium materials. To give you an idea of the house's grandiosity, the main room has an impressive 40 feet of ceiling height, a place that has as a highlight the custom grand piano made for the singer and also the chandelier with more than 20,000 pieces of Swarovski crystal. The kitchen, as could not be different from the rest of the house, is very well decorated. It features a giant Paonazzo marble island and a dining table next to it for meals with family and friends. However, one of Drake's favorite corners in his residence is his 300 square foot master suite. One of the singer's demands was the construction of an indoor basketball court of NBA regulation size. It was beautifully decorated and crowned by a pyramid skylight in the ceiling, as well as having a big screen and a digital scoreboard. What is even more surprising is that the designer responsible for the house, Ferris Rafali, even put a VIP room overlooking the court, the perfect place for Drake to watch the basketball games. The leisure environments do not stop there. There is a dark swimming pool inside the residence, which can provide many relaxing moments. In order to complete the design, there are LED lights in the colors pink and blue. There is also an entire bar inside the house with a vibrant color palette, where the artist can gather his friends and throw good parties. And as it could not be missing from the artist's home, there is a very creative recording studio there, featuring a backlit stone paneled room with a starlit ceiling. Not to mention that he has a room just to store and display on shelves all of his various awards. And some sources claim that this incredible mansion built by Drake is currently worth around $100 million. Travis Scott's most famous and exquisite property is in the quiet Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. This is a true architectural work of art of a 4-level mansion with curvilinear and modern design, providing a 180 degrees panoramic view of the city and the Pacific Ocean. There is an impressive 53,000 square feet of space distributed in its rooms with high-quality interior design. And for Travis to accommodate his guests, there are a whopping 7 bedrooms in the house, with the master suite being almost the size of a regular apartment, with a sitting area, super spacious bathroom, and a walk-in closet for the rapper to accommodate his looks. The living room, for example, is composed of several rooms and is connected to the outside area, making a great living area. In addition, the glamorous kitchen with marble and black countertops is also integrated into the living room. When it comes to entertainment, there is no shortage of options at this mansion. It has numerous amenities such as an elevator, a 650-bottle wine cellar, a gigantic garage that can accommodate up to 20 cars, a mirrored gym, a relaxing wooden sauna, a games room with various entertainment options such as ping pong and pool, and a gigantic private movie room with comfortable seating for up to 13 people. But, without a doubt, the most striking feature of the mansion is the outdoor area, especially the 72-foot-long infinity pool lined with glass tiles. He can even enjoy the view while cooling off in the pool on a hot Los Angeles day, or gather his friends and grill some great appetizers at the grill right around the corner. And to acquire this luxurious property, Travis Scott paid $23,500,000 in 2020, but currently some sources estimate that the property is already worth $36 million. Taking into account the value of the mansion of the two rappers, the one who wins this round of who has the most luxurious property is Drake. Point to him. Round 2. Overspending. If there is something that is quite common among rappers, it's showing off. And of course, it would be no different with the Canadian rapper Drake and with Travis Scott. But which one of them spends more money shopping around? In order to dress in style, Travis Scott invests heavily in accessories. He's always wearing bags, backpacks, and briefcases from famous brands, such as his giant monogrammed Louis Vuitton collection, which must be worth a lot of money. He also makes use of handbags, such as an extremely rare brown Birkin XL with lizard skin from the Hermes label. No wonder that the value of this item is close to $100,000. Another of this same brand but in different colors that the rapper has already been spotted using costs about $150,000. Another type of accessory that Travis Scott loves to buy is jewelry. He usually wears several chains full of precious stones around his neck. He has, for example, a giant pendant necklace with his daughter Stormi's name written on it that surely must have cost him a fortune. However, to celebrate the success of his Astroworld tour, the singer has commissioned a sturdy chain with diamond-filled unicorns and skulls, an accessory worth around $450,000. The celebrity also commissioned 11 chains with rather shiny cartoonish dolls, naming the order Dream Utopia Dream. To get an idea of values, some sources claim that Scott paid around $500,000 on these jewels. When it comes to watches, the rapper has a large collection from different brands. He has already posed in a story for GQ magazine wearing a Richard Mille Marshmallow, a fun and colorful watch made of ceramic, red gold, and sapphires, being valued at $130,000. He also owns an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, made in 18-karat white gold with 32 colored sapphire stones, an item that costs $150,000. One of his most sophisticated watches is the Patek Philippe Celestial model, made of pink gold studded with diamonds and with the strap made of crocodile skin. No wonder this accessory costs an impressive $400,000. In his Instagram stories, he showed the Jacob & Company Astronomy Tourbillon model studded with 342 pieces of diamonds, considered one of the most expensive and unique watches in the world. And to acquire such a jewel, you have to disburse approximately $1 million. Meanwhile, Drake is always posting on his social media about his massive rings, necklaces, and lockets made of gold and filled with precious stones like diamonds. Recently, he commissioned a necklace consisting of several hearts weighing 100 carats and costing an unbelievable $1 million. When it comes to watches, Drake likes to invest a lot of money. He has already shown on his Instagram, for example, his sophisticated $200,000 gold Rolex Chrome Hearts. One of the models he has is the Jacob & Company Astronomy Casino, an accessory that surprises in its details and costs $620,000. He has also gifted himself the super rare Richard Mille 056-02 model, which costs $2,200,000. In addition, the singer has a jet dubbed Air Drake. It is a custom Boeing 767 model commercial aircraft. This type of aircraft, in its traditional version, has a total capacity of 375 passengers, but it is clear that the Canadian made major modifications to meet his needs. On its exterior, the rapper has already customized its exterior in 2 ways. Recently, he coated it with a blue paint with cloud drawings, a design that was done by the director of the designer brand Louis Vuitton. And to get an idea of this aircraft's value, some sources point out that Drake's plane is valued at $180 million. One really does need to be very rich to maintain such a vehicle. No need to so much as argue at the end of this round. Point to Drake. Round 3. Cars. Both Drake and Travis Scott are huge luxury car enthusiasts, with several expensive machines having already passed through the 2 rappers' garage. In Drake's portfolio we have the following vehicles. A Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4, a sports car that looks like a Batmobile and costs around $350,000. A Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a classic vehicle that gained a modern touch in its production, and depending on the version and year, can cost up to $400,000. A McLaren 657 LT, a sports car that can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds, and is worth around $400,000. A Rolls-Royce Wraith, a powerful and dynamic vehicle with a V12 engine, costing around $600,000. A fully customized Mansory Rolls-Royce Ghost, having even an iconic solid gold owl symbolizing Drake's record label. And some sources claim that this toy of the rapper is worth around $700,000. He also has a LaFerrari that draws attention wherever it goes by its yellow color, costing about $1,400,000. And lastly, he owns a rare and exclusive Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, worth an impressive $2,200,000. Drake has some real good taste, doesn't he? The simplest car Travis Scott has in his garage is a custom Range Rover Autobiography, a robust SUV that costs an average of $150,000. Upping the ante further, Travis once owned a Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, a super sports car that unites technology, design, and power and is capable of reaching a speed of 200 miles per hour. And to acquire this car, you need to cash out something around $200,000. When it comes to the Italian carmaker Ferrari, the rapper owns the 488 model in orange, an emblematic car whose many people's dream is to own one. And some sources claim that this machine is valued at $324,000. He has a black Lamborghini Aventador SV that underwent a revamp carried out by the company West Coast Customs, changing its color to chocolate brown. Travis seems to have really liked the customization. And in order to have such a great car to call your own, you need to invest something around $600,000. As a gift to his beloved Kylie Jenner, he bought a LaFerrari Aperta, a super exclusive vehicle with V12 engine, with only 210 units of this model existing in the world. And maybe that's why the car is quite valued, being worth up to $1,400,000. For more extreme rides, the rapper relies on his Mercedes-Maybach G650 Landaulet, a robust and rather rare pickup truck that tackles whatever the terrain may be. And to have such a vehicle in your garage, you need to invest a small sum of $1,600,000. And last but not least, Travis Scott owns a luxury Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.5 seconds and reaching the formidable top speed of 260 miles per hour. And it is no wonder this impressive machine is valued at $3,500,000. Adding up the value of all the cars that have gone through the rapper's garages, the one who takes this round is Travis Scott. Point to him. Fourth round. Business. Drake and Travis Scott are much more than two singers. They are visionary men who invest in million-dollar projects. The parent company behind its various investments is called October's Very Own, better known by the acronym OVO, founded in 2012. The company functions as a music label responsible for releasing songs for artists such as Party Next Door, Majid Jordan, Roy Woods, Popcaan, and Baka Not Nice. In addition, the company advertises products online and has numerous physical stores that sell a variety of items, from clothing to laptops, which grossed about $50 million in 2018. Drake's other business is Dream Crew, a management company and entertainment group, producing films, television shows, and series, such as the famous Euphoria, which airs on the HBO channel. As a huge basketball fan, the rapper is an ambassador for Canadian team Toronto Raptors, and there's no denying that he was at the forefront of the major transformation that took the name of the forgotten team into one of the NBA's most popular franchises. He also has his own radio station called Sound 42 on Sirius XM. Last but not least, the entrepreneur owns the beverage company Virginia Black, which sells sophisticated whiskeys. Due to the rapper's fierce promotion of the brand on his social media, it has grown exponentially. That's because Drake has a huge following, with an impressive 113 million followers on Instagram. However, still on marketing, the Canadian rapper also makes money starring in campaigns for big companies such as Apple Music, Sprite soft drink, Air Jordan sneakers, Nike fashion, among others. On the other hand, Travis Scott has already launched his own brand of alcoholic soft drinks called Cacti, which offers 3 different tropical flavors. This type of drink has become a fever in the US, so it's no wonder that Scott had his website sold out within the first 12 hours of launch. Not to mention that the rapper has his own online store that sells various products from his brand to his fans, earning him a great financial return. Another major source of income for the artist is advertising. He has business partnerships with several major brands, such as Nike, starring in their campaigns and launching his own sneaker models like the Nike Air Force 1, the Air Jordan 4 Cactus Jack, the Nike SB Dunk, the Air Jordan 1 High Fragment, among others. Another resoundingly successful advertising project by the rapper was alongside fast food company McDonald's, launching a limited edition snack that caused restaurants across the United States to go out of stocks rapidly. In addition, McDonald's has launched a collection of merchandise in partnership with the rapper, including clothing and accessories. He also participated in the launch of the PlayStation 5 console. He modeled for Christian Dior and also for the Saint Laurent brand. He launched a cereal in partnership with General Mills, as well as starring in Samsung's Fortnite-themed commercial. And of course, the singer uses his social networks to advertise. After all, he has over 45 million followers on his Instagram page. Taking into consideration that Drake has the most ventures, which diversifies his income sources more, he takes this round. Fifth round. Net worth. Many people are curious to know what is the net worth of these two great rappers, Drake and Travis Scott. In fact, we will assess which of the two is the richer. At the time he started acting on television, he was making only $50,000 a year in salary. That equates to about $2,000 a month after taxes. So, definitely, what changed Drake's financial life was music. In addition to the money received from the sale of his albums, the singer recurrently earns from the reproduction of his songs in the digital world. However, with his shows, some sources claim that his fee is around $1 million. In his 2018 Summer 16 tour, for example, he performed 56 shows and made around $84,300,000. In addition, the Canadian rapper makes a lot of money from advertising, such as in his $15 million contract with Apple Music, and also from all his successful ventures. Taking into consideration that Drake is only 34 years old and has already over 10 years of fame, with all the information in the video, you can tell that the rapper must have amassed quite a fortune. According to Forbes, in 2019 he had a net worth of $150 million. However, with the hindsight of his assets' values and his very diversified income, his net worth is probably much higher. Meanwhile, Travis Scott's source of income also comes from his shows. Between September 2017 and September 2018, some sources reported that Travis earned $20 million between tours and record sales. However, in 2020, the balance made by Forbes magazine points out that the singer became $39,500,000 richer in the previous year, surpassing the income of other celebrities such as Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Paul McCartney, and Angelina Jolie. But of course the rapper also makes money on the internet, getting paid every time his songs are played on streaming platforms. On YouTube, for example, he has over 15 million followers and totals over 6,600,000,000 views. To get an idea of the phenomenon that is Travis Scott, he was once considered a success story and one of the most relevant personalities, appearing in the magazine Forbes 30 Under 30. And although it is not known precisely what the rapper's amassed net worth really is, just by the luxurious lifestyle that he leads you could already conclude that Travis Scott has a multi-million-dollar net worth. Because Drake has been successful for more time, he has had more time to make and amass more capital than Travis Scott. Point for the Canadian. At the end of that battle, we had 4 points for Drake against 1 point for Travis Scott, making Drake the winner of this fight. Boo it! If you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write down below your best justification for it. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.